guys, let's get back at it here. You had your rant. You had my rant about COVID. Some people understood what I said. Some people disagreed. Some people told me I should stick with cars because I know more about it. Those are obviously the ones that didn't listen to what I said. I said it was an opinion. It was only my opinion. My main rant is don't yell at the people that tell you you got to have a passport and go in business. I stuck up for them. I said, wear your mask where you got to wear it. Just keep the fucking thing in your pocket or do something with it afterwards. Don't leave it lay on the street. Don't throw it in paper and bloody, what do you call it, shopping carts and that. But some people thought I was going off on the wrong thing. They didn't actually watch it and listen to it carefully. But I'm still standing, man. No mob came down here and took me out. And if they're on their way, well, come on down. I'm here. Anyway, let's see what's going on in this shop today. So, the 4x4. The guy lifted it, and he bought this, what's this, what is this, an iron cross bumper for a winch and that. So we pre-fit everything, and obviously you can see the bumper does not fit right because the bumper is meant for a truck that is not lifted. The truck has been lifted, body lifted, you can see right in there, 4 inches. So we're going to have to make some new mounts for that and get that lifted up in place where it belongs. Other than that though, then I can finally, hopefully that's all he's changing or doing, because I want to get this thing finished out and blocked out so we can get this bad boy down for paint. That's what's got to happen next. Now the charger, well, we got the diff for the charger today. It's outside here in the, just set it outside here, I'll show you. Not that you're going to see much, it's just a differential, big deal, nobody cares. All right, but there it is, there's the differential for it. It's all back together. It went from 2 7.0s and a 1-wheel peel to 3 5.5s and a good posi in there now. That's what's going on there. Big Red is still sitting still. You can see it's a wet, stormy day, so I didn't get to do too much to Big Red, but I did pull off the rad support. I yarded off the rad support here. It's sitting right over there. I took it off because I decided that I'm going to blast it and then paint it nice satin black, because I've got the inner fenders done right over here. There's the inner fenders. So, you know, I'm getting a little carried away here now. I got to stop here soon. This is getting out of hand. Now I took that off. I'm going to put that on. So I got to stop here soon. But it is what it is, right? Okay, we'll go look and see. God, it's a fucking stormy day out. Let's take a look. We're gonna look at the Volkswagen. Oh, do you guys remember back in one of my old videos I showed you not long ago, a week or so ago, I was showing you the truck boxes we're doing. Here's one right here. So we're getting these truck boxes all done up, and now this one's in primer. We're gonna get ready to spray that the nice dark green. That's for Burden Propane. That's their boxes for the supply trucks. I do a lot of work for a lot of people. I know a lot of people out there in this world. A lot. So don't tell me I don't know what's going on in the world. Here we go. Remember, it's all painted, all the interior. We got the white done. It's kind of an off-white. So now what's going to happen is we're going to get it, Sean's going to run over it one more time. It's in 600, but you always got to run over it because it's been sitting around. You don't know, fly shit on it, stuff like that. Going to run over it, and then he's got like a full day. This is seriously like a good 6 hours of masking. And then we're going to put the orange on. The areas you see where the primer is. Same with the doors. We're going to get the orange on there. Right? And then what we're going to do is we're going to leave this sit for a week. Then we're going to come back and we're going to sand this whole thing. Probably going to sand it with like 800, maybe 1000 grit. And then we're going to give it 2 more coats of clear coat over top of that. It'll just come out. You won't believe the difference that makes. So, to you guys out there, a lot of guys have different ways of doing things. A lot of people will wet sand and polish a car. That's going to the extreme, right? The reason you wet sand and polish is all paint jobs have a bit of orange peel in them. You wet sand and polish, gets rid of the orange peel, and gives the paint depth. Another thing that you can do to create depth, which is really good, is what I just stated. Paint your car, put your clear on it, leave it sit up for a few days. You don't want to do it the day after. It's still pretty soft. We usually leave it sit for around 5 to 7 days. Leave it sit up, come back to it, sand the whole entire car again, and re-clear it. Just give it 2 coats. That's enough. Oh my God. That is almost, honestly, I've seen it done a few times, and it's almost better than wet sanding and polishing it. But the nice thing is if you want to wet sand and polish it, you've got lots of product there. Because you just put 2 coats on, And before that, you probably would have put 2 to 3 coats on. So you got a lot of material to work with. But you don't have to, is what I'm saying. You don't have to wet sand and polish it. You would definitely 100% see a difference if you just let it sit for a week, sanded it, gave it 2 coats of clear, and that's it, walk away. The thing will have more depth and it'll look pretty damn close to a mirror. So, there's all sorts of ways of doing things out there. That's just one of the ways we do things. Whether you agree or disagree, that's all fine. But try it before you knock it. I've been doing this a long time, people. Building cars a long time. So, anyway, that's what's going on here with the bugs. So that's what's happening today. So hopefully next time you see this old girl, she's going to be sitting in the paint booth, all sprayed up for you. So hey, remember, it's always good time and old time. Give me a big hell yeah if you agree.